Lester B. Pearson is one of the greatest prime ministers worldwide. For the outstanding things that he did for Canada, he truly deserves to be known for it. But let's not get ahead of ourselves here. Lester Pearson was born on April 23, 1897, and died on December 27, 1972. Growing up, Pearson enlisted in the Canadian Army Medical Corps in 1915, but in 1918 he was hit by a bus. The situation of his physical health made him divert away from his original career path. And so, in the 1950s, he became a statesman, public servant, and a professor. But without any success in these fields, he decided to go into politics. Eventually, he became a skilled politician and had recreated the Liberal Party as a prime minister. Now, as a prime minister, he began implementing new things into our country. With his efforts and hard work, he introduced Canada to a pension plan in January 1, 1966, which benefited many retired Canadians, disabled citizens, and survivors, since it provides monthly taxable benefits and creates a safe and a secure environment. He also enforced a national system of universal Medicare on July 12, 1960, which gave the ability to millions of citizens to enjoy free healthcare and use their health insurance to cover doctor services and fees. The Commission on Bilingualism and Biculturalism was also a significant contribution as it opened the doors for immigration. We also have our national maple leaf flag, which was proposed by Pearson. This gave Canada its own independence from the British and created a new identity and image for the country. And last but not least, we have the UN Peacekeeping Force creation, which helped settle the Suez Canal crisis of 1956, as it stopped the British and Egyptians from launching attacks. That was one of the most outstanding efforts, as Pearson saved the world and prevented the occurrence of another war. Therefore, if it wasn't for this great man, Canada would be much different than it is today. And we would have John Diefenbaker. Now, I don't think anyone wants that. This is because if Canada did not have its own flag, then we would still be under the British command. Or, if Pearson did not save the world, then it would have triggered another war, leading to a huge tragedy. And if Pearson did not create the pension plan and enforce the universal healthcare policy, then the retired seniors would still be struggling by now, and the same would go for the citizens who would strive to pay their medical bills. Out of all of these impacts, there is a major one that is affecting us all right now, and that is immigration. Now, if it wasn't for Pearson, we would not be here sitting in these classrooms right now. Therefore, thanks to Pearson, he opened the doors to immigration and made Canada a multicultural and a diverse country. All of these accomplishments done by Pearson had greatly affected us and our well-being. But what about the Canadian identity? I say this because Lester Pearson was the individual who impacted the Canadian unity the most. This is because he only had one main objective throughout his political career, and that was to shape the Canadian identity. And so, from his great accomplishments, every single one of them had affected Canada's national unity. Due to Pearson's contributions, Canada is now a compassionate, multicultural, and a peacekeeping nation. For these reasons, Pearson received the Nobel Peace Prize in 1957 for saving the world. And afterwards, Pearson got an airport named after him. The airport was called Lester B. Pearson International Airport. He also got a school board named after him. Isn't that awesome? The school board was known as Lester B. Pearson School Board. For all the astonishing efforts and contributions Pearson did for his country, don't you think that he will always be remembered by the Canadians as one of the greatest prime ministers worldwide?
The honor I have received today, which is for my country even more than for me, confirms my own desire and my own resolve to do everything I can to maintain and strengthen these good relations with the country which, now more than ever that I am a freeman of this city, will always be my second home.
Lester B. Pearson, a courageous yet memorable individual.